Why, hey there, guys. How's it going? Sloppy here, playing some more Creativerse on the Creatinators server. Thought I'd give you guys a spin. How's it going? What's up? Everything good? Cool, cool, cool. This will likely be the last time I play on a 32-bit Creativerse. Boy, I am so excited for that change. I don't know if you guys heard. Creativerse put out a blog post and said, hey, it's coming. November 14th, the day the Halloween Idol event ends. We're going to go 64-bit. Your games are going to run well. They're going to be smooth. They're going to be crisp. There's all sorts of other bug fixes, apparently. You're all just making noise to me, Playful. You told me 64. You said it would run smooth. That's what I'm hoping for. And boy, does that have me excited. Anyway. I don't know what we're going to do today. I actually recently found out I have these bundles just sort of sitting here. I have this medieval super bundle, which I've never opened, which means I have an absolute ton of medieval blocks, which is fantastic because I mentioned something about building a PvP arena. And that's actually something I want to do. So we might use that, but today I was thinking we're going to do some smaller things. As I did that world tour in the last episode, if you missed that, go back and watch it. Gosh, oh. Anyway, as I was walking around doing that, I realized how many sort of half-finished things we have in this world. And I think today I want to get some of them done. You know what I mean? Not all of them, because that's crazy. But just get some of them. So, first things first, I'm going to grab... let's bring 11, because that's the number I got. I'm also going to have to get a bunch of teleporters. We're going to go over to spawn and basically just put teleporters from our train station to other areas around spawn. I'm basically going to get it set up so that when 64-bit comes out, and if machines run smoothly, we can set up spawn to have a bit of an area. Do I have any teleporters? No. The first thing on our list of chores today is to, apparently cough drastically, is to set up the start of the subway system we started, which we're going to put down here. I was looking for a place, and we're going to do it underground, underneath our train station. So basically down here is going to be a room of teleporters to get around spawn easily. Also, these excavators from all these idols are coming in handy. I'm in handy for sure. But yeah, basically, it's going to be a convenient way to get around spawn. I'm going to have a teleporter from the castle where the touchstone is to get down to here. And then there's going to be basically a bunch of teleporters you can go through to conveniently get to other places. Is my audio really low? Is that why I'm not hearing it? I guess. Now is it loud? Sort of. Sorry. That's fine. Yeah, basically, that's the idea, to get around spawn easily. Because I imagine when it goes 64-bit, it'll work really well, right? People will be back at spawn building stuff. It won't be super laggy. It'll be amazing, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Anyway, so I'm going to clear out the area. I don't actually think we're going to set up the teleporter stay. We're not going to do too much decorating. It's more about getting it ready. Because, honestly, building in this area is a little rough. Also, I may never need coal again, which will be cool. Which will be cool. I guess I'm not low enough to get obsidian. I haven't seen any. Either way, I'm going to finish clearing out this small section of the room, and this will be kind of a cool build at some point, because it's a pretty large room, so I think we can do some pretty cool stuff with it. Leave your ideas down below for a decorating palette. I think I want it to be sort of drastically different from upstairs. Which I think could be kind of cool. You know, if you look at Tashlin's repository, the name was switched. If you look at Tashlin's repository, the downstairs is drastically different from the upstairs, and I think it gives it a really cool vibe. So I kind of want to do that with this place. Although I'm not sure what I want to do down here. So leave a comment if you have sort of a build palette that you think would be really cool for a downstairs sort of subway station. This sort of size, a little bit deeper though. Let me know. Yeah, it'll be cool. All right, now I'm just going to finish clearing out this room, and then we're going to move on to the next thing that I want to get finished. Although I didn't finish this, I just started a new project under this. Let's skip that for now, though. Let's just finish this room. I had to tell you, this build has been great for getting materials. I've been just racking up the coal, the obsids. I found some obsidian. It's all hiding behind coal, apparently. Look at this. Look at this. 128, couple 300 bombs. Not even done getting it all out. I think I'm also going to make it one further wide. I want this to be quite an impressive stature room, but I do want the teleporters actually kind of close together, so it's going to be interesting. But either way, this will be a cool room. I actually have some cool plans to do with the stations themselves and this room, but we'll talk about that at a later point. I know I just said this episode's going to be about finishing stuff, and this is something I've been meaning to finish, but it's turned into a larger project in my head because I'm incapable of finishing things as opposed to starting new things. Either way, we're going to work on this very soon because I'm really excited about my ideas for it, but I do want to go finish other things. So without further ado, this digging has been done, so I guess that's considered finished, although I'm not sure I'm completely done it. Not important. Let's go finish other stuff that I've been meaning to. Next up on the list of things to do is to get some stun bombs so that we can get the animals required to fill out some of those pens that we have hanging around our place. So you, good sir, are what I'm looking for. I need your guts because for some reason to stun animals, I need your innards. Crazy little world we live in. Right, so when I was talking about making stun bombs, we have a few. You guys may not have seen this if you're new to the series and you missed the world tour. But over here, ooh, hello, big fella. Some cages for creatures. So originally these were sort of the useful creatures. That was the idea. So that's why we have the chizards, because you can only get chizard eggs by you know, feeding them, showering them, just taking way too long to farm chizard eggs, in my opinion. Luckily, I haven't needed them, so it's not a big deal. But I have a few more cages, and I do want to fill those up. The only creature I do want to get is a Keepa. I do want to also save one of these cages for a thing, but I think I'll try and get that in a live stream, because I think it might take a few attempts. Also, the link to my Twitch channel is down below. If you're interested in such things, I'll probably be live streaming Creativerse more. I haven't been a lot recently, because the servers just hasn't been running well. But when it upgrades, if it's running well, I'll probably stream it a bunch. But I'll grab a thing on a live stream. I do want to get a Keepa, but I think Keepas are best chased casually. Because I think if you try and hunt them too much, you know, you get too focused and then they don't show up, right? That's somebody's law or something. Are you coming after me? Or are you just coming to... Yeah, you're coming after me. I don't want to kill these guys, though. I'll just let you be. It's like, usually they aren't aggressive, and then every now and again they just are for some reason. Anyway, so we have 14 creatures divided into 42 subtypes. I'm reading this right off the wiki, and I'm trying to choose the coolest ones to get into my thing. I'm thinking a boss hog brings a little attitude to our cages, maybe? I'm sort of scrolling on my other computer, so let's just watch this guy stare at me. Let's see, I love the... I kind of want to get all three of the autumn leafies. I love those ones. They look so good. There's a lot of leafies. Pebble. I'm thinking maybe a boss hog. Maybe some of the autumn leafies. Maybe a Rambo. You know, those are kind of cool looking. I mean, I'd love to get all the Keepas, but... Anyway, you guys let me know which creatures you think are the coolest. I think I'm going to go for the autumn leafies and the boss hog, and then maybe I'll grab the other ones after, even though I know today was supposed to be finishing stuff. I kind of want your opinion, because I don't know which mobs are the coolest. You know, the boss hog's pretty badass, and the autumnwood leafies are pretty cool too. So that's what we're going to go for. Let me go find a boss hog. Boss hogs are Savannah? Savannah, I believe. I mean, we have our bodyguard, Trog. We do have our two bodyguards. This guy has been asleep since I hired him. Classic. And that guy, he's pretty good at roaming. He keeps bad stuff away from me, sort of. Man, imagine how cool pets would be if they would, like, keep stuff away and whatnot. That'd be awesome. That'd be so cool. Ugh, come on. All right. Did not know it takes 30 seconds for one of these guys. That's new information. Going to take a few of these bombs. I'm throwing about every 6 seconds. I feel like that's a, you know, a decent area. Let's go, buddy. There it is. There it is. Oh, I got him. Oh, I was so nervous. Oh, okay. What am I on fire from? Shooters are breathing fire at me? What? Since when do they do that? Wait a minute. Let's see this. Okay, wait. Let's... Now they're just hitting me. Did I just see you guys breathe fire? Was that... Is that something they do? What? What? I did not know they did that. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Let's go to an autumnwood biome now. Away from these guys. Okay. What? Since when have shooters always breathed fire? I don't know if I've ever, like, really fought one before, you know? That's so cool. We might have to get one of those guys, too. They're sweet. I'm trying to find an autumnwood forest. Apparently, I did not. A little area, a little... Oh, that's funny. I've been really trying to find an autumnwood forest. I can't remember where any of them are. None of them were that big. I think there's one, like, right there. I'm going to try and get to there. Straight shot, sort of southwest. Yeah, I'm going to try and get to there. I've just been flying around. The world's been loading in really poorly. Like, I was flying just in blank space earlier. I had not like the fun Taylor Swift blank space, just blank space. And, yeah, that's kind of lame. But I'm going to try, because I really want these autumnwood keepas. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Autumnwood leafies. Oof. Because I think they're just so gorgeous. I would love to get one of each color, but I will settle for any color right now. And then, you know what? I'll wait for you guys to let me... What? You're autumnwood? That was weird. Okay, let's see if they spawn on the leaves or on the ground. I have absolutely no idea. I mean, there's a leafy there, so I guess on the ground, right? The farm is another thing I want to get finished, so we'll take some of those. You're a normal leafy. Yeah, this is like where I see autumnwood. It's very, you know, brief, and that's about it. Our search for the autumnwood leafy may need to be a stream thing, because it might take a really long time. I'm just not finding anything, you know? Anyway, the farm is the next thing I want to get planted. Whoop. I need that air horn that all the DJs use. Hello, autumn leafy. Such a pleasure to meet you like this. Take a bomb to the face. Blah, 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 blah. Do the bombs damage them? He's like half health. Do the bombs damage them? I didn't... Huh. Sorry, buddy. Okay, so you're one of the middle colored ones. I think there's a yellow one that's lighter than this. Excuse me. And then a red one that's darker. You know what's funny is you could make like a traffic sign, like a traffic lights with leafy colors. That'd be fun. Maybe somebody already has. Okay. Maybe I'll hang out just a little bit longer, see if we can't get one of the other colors as well. This is a nice clearing. This is a really nice area up near me, I find. It's just like nice and peaceful, you know, just a lot of trees and, you know, just nice to stroll around. A nice autumn walk. I found another one. It's the same color, but I actually kind of want to test out something. I want to see if the bombs damage them. I don't know that about stun bombs. Wow, this guy's just in here, huh? I don't know if stun bombs hurt these creatures, so let's try, shall we? Oh, it does. Look at that. It does hurt them. So you can't use, like, too many of them. Look at that. 2 of them take half their health. I did not know that about stun bombs. Either way, we've got some autumnwood leafies. Let's go home, put them in a pen. Try and get some more another day, the other colors, maybe on a live stream or something. But we are going to try and finish that farm that we have on our plot and see if we can't get all the crops planted. So here's a nice montage of 15 minutes of me hoeing the ground because it takes so long. Just kidding. I won't make you guys sit through that. Or will I? Stay tuned to find it. And now we begin. I put water underneath here a long time ago, I do believe. Yep, we got water underneath. Yep. Watch this. So I got to do that a bunch of times right up here. But this is going to be filled in. It's going to be nice, okay? It's going to be lovely to have. I started this farm maybe the second episode of this entire series. And I'm finally going to actually finish it. So, without further ado, there's one. I feel, did they reduce the time this takes? I feel like it might have taken longer recently. I mean, it's still far too long, but I feel like it may have taken longer in the past, maybe. Anyway, this is going to be the 3 crops that aren't wheat. So, cabbage or lettuce or whatever this is, lettuce. Lettuce, turnip, and horned melon. Which, by the way, weird 3 vegetables to choose. Right? Like, lettuce, cabbage, sure. Wheat, okay, every game's got wheat. Turnip and horned melon. Different. Different. Farm hoeing is done. This one is 1 extra wide for some reason. I'm just going to bring it in. I think I might have tried to make it exactly even with the one behind me here, the wheat farm, but I'm just going to bring it in because it's just off by 1, so whatever. We're just going to do a little doop-de-doop, little bit of whoop-de-whoop. You guys know. But yeah, that's the farm basically done. There is like 2 spots that are open because why am I? Oh, right, it went 1 farther. That's why I have 1 extra. There are 2 spots that are open because I didn't have enough horned melon, but that's all right. We can work with that. Let's get rid of this hoe because I no longer want to do that for the history of my time in this game. I guess we'll just put those in there as well. Cool, cool, cool. You know what? Yeah, let's harvest the wheat. I'm going to need this wheat when it comes time for Christmas. I just know it. I've talked about it a bunch. I love me some gingerbread blocks. We're going to do a Christmas village, I tell you, and it's going to be awesome. And we're going to need an absolute ton of wheatsicles. So let's just get some of this, get some of that, get some of this, get some of that. Yeah, I'll replant this, and we will move on to our next task that needs completing, because that's what we're doing today. Also, wait, let me show you guys the autumn. Let me show you my booze. Let me show you my booze. They need names if you guys have names for autumn pigsies. Look at my booze. And they're guarding a treasure for me. Aren't they just the sweetest? Oh, stone path. Darn. Cobblestone. 2 good blocks. 2 good blocks. How stupid am I? I have all these pets sitting over there, and I didn't even give them top hats. I mean, we're trying to keep it classy around here, and I just didn't give them a top hat or a bow tie. I just feel like I should stop playing this game altogether if I'm not going to do that, you know? Like, what's the point? Just a stupid sloppy today. Just, you know, I didn't get enough sleep. Enough excuses already, right? Go put the top hats on the autumn leafies. I mean, just Chizzard. Chizzard needs a top hat. Come on. Can he wear both? My goodness, you look dapper. We don't have enough of these, though, to give everyone one. All right, who wants the bow tie and who wants the top hat? He wears it forward. Yeah, the bow tie on them looks kind of weird, right? Because they don't really, they're like too low to the ground. But that hat looks, I mean, he must have that like hair clipped on, right? He must have that hair clipped on, or else that would come right off. Boss Hog, how do you look with a top hat? Oh, it went tiny. went so tiny. Right on top of his mohawk. Oh. Okay. Game does not like top hats. Right, apparently we're okay. The tiny top hat on top of a really large mohawk. Man, he must use a lot of hair gel, right? Look at the movement on that thing too. It's like an accordion. Boy, I have not spent enough time just staring at the mobs in this game. You, my beautiful Arctic boo, you get the bow tie. Might I say you look mighty dapper, sir. I'm sorry. The Blizzard Chizards with a bow tie looks so much like a little hipster bartender. Alright, good chat, bud. Alright. Dressed up. Now, let's go finish up. One more thing to end this episode today, because we are finishing stuff today. Does our Keepa farm work? Well, not for Keepas. Alright, one last thing to do today, and that is whatever I cut to next. So the last thing I want to finish today, because we're effective people. This path goes down to there. Okay. Gonna have fun building at spawn once the lag issues are done. I'm excited. I got a few things that I want to build around here. But the last thing I want to finish is the pathway that goes over to the community farm. It's been something I've been meaning to do for a while. Me and Sidon built this together. You guys may remember. I showed it last episode. And there was also, you know, a community farm. Not a ton of people use it, but that's okay. Probably because there's no path. They don't know how to get here. You know, they reach the edge of the path and they go, I don't know, this is grassland. I'm not going to walk on grass like a peasant. So yeah, I want to hook up the pathways. There's also like, since we built the giant robot monkey, doesn't he look like a monkey? A little bit, kind of like gorilla-esque, with long legs. Yeah, there's some like pathways that just don't connect to anything and whatnot. So I kind of want to bring the path sort of into this build. And that's the last thing I'm going to do today. I've got, I think, everything I need. I can make a few more of these. I can make the grass path that we've been using around spawn. So yeah, it's just a matter of getting them done. So the before, no path, nothing. Complete garbage over here. And the after, the last few blocks. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Eventually, I want to do probably a live stream where we go around and do lamps for all around spawn, but I'll probably do that after the 64-bit update, which I'm just so excited about. I can't stop talking about it. I mixed in a few of these other paths. You can see it all leads up, all nice and pretty, all nice and pretty, all the way over. I've got some of this stuff that I picked up that we can sort of, I guess, start spreading a little bit sort of around, because that's sort of a part of it. But yeah, so this is cool. This is really cool. Pathway done. And yeah, someday we'll come and do like lamps for the area, which will be nice. What else? What else should I put down? One of these, maybe over here a little bit. These flowers are just, you know, or weeds or whatever they are, kind of nice. Yeah, pathway done. All right, cool. Our day of finishing stuff is closing. Our day of finishing stuff is closing. Be sure to follow me on Twitch if you're interested in more Creativerse. I'll probably be playing a bunch of it as soon as the update rolls out. I'm really excited about that. Have I mentioned that in this episode? But yeah, our day of finishing stuff is done, and I'm really excited about the future. And yeah, some small stuff got done. I'm pretty excited about those being done. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Let me know what you think in the comments down below about anything, including if you have a cool or unique or just a build style or a build palette that you want me to check out or try out or you think would look good for the basement part of this train station. It doesn't have to match the top at all. I'd kind of prefer if it didn't. Oof. Struggling to get this guy in. Down here, yeah. If you have an idea for a build palette for down here, I would love to hear it. Leave that in the comments down below. And subscribe for more Creativerse, all that jazz. And I will catch you guys in the next one. A ciao!